It's the all-new Power Mornings with Letty and Teddy and special guest.
Yes, sir.
Watts Homie Quan. It's Watts Homie Quan.
Yeah.
I said Juan because you definitely show out like a Mexican tío on your growing up in LA.
Yeah. And Watts Homie Quan. It's okay.
It's okay.
Now, this is dope, man. We had to have you up here because, man, nobody's doing it. I mean, actually, there are people doing it in the city, but as far as how long they've been doing it, like yourself. So we got to salute, man.
Look at those flowers. How do they feel? How do they smell?
You got a bunch of little LA babies all over, man, and it has a lot to do with you, bro.
Smell good.
Yeah,
Smell good?
It smells good, these flowers.
My fellow Americans, what I will say is I'm truly thankful to be here with
That's pretty
Teddy
good.
and Letty, and we're just here. Thank you.
Can you be my voicemail? Because that is incredible.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll do it.
When did you know you could do an Obama impression? Did you just
'cause we was
try
at-
it and it was good?
Yeah, I just tried it because we was at school. I was in high school when Obama went to the Roscoe's on Pico. And,
Oh,
and they were talking about it at school. I'm like, what the fuck he gonna do? Go up there like, let me get one waffle, 2 pieces of chicken, and all the hot sauce you can give me. Like, and I tried it, and I was like, ooh, that should sound good.
I think it's hit it.
Now, Watts Homie Quan, we asked you this off air.
Yeah.
And it tripped us out for obvious reasons. Is your real name Quan?
Yes, my real name is Quan.
What is your full name?
My real name is Taekwon.
Hold on.
Givens.
Say that again.
Taekwon?
Taekwon
What's
is
wrong
your
with
real name.
Taekwon?
Yes, Taekwon.
Is that the first and middle together?
No, that's just my first name. It's
Taekwon.
Ty apostrophe Quan Givens.
Not
Givens.
Doe.
No, not
Why
Doe.
did your mom call you
Because
Taekwon?
honestly, because it's black shit. I had a favorite cousin, by the name of Taekwona, which sound ghetto. That's like my favorite cousin though, but I love her so much.
Right.
I like before I was born, my mom was like, I kind of like that name. It's like Taekwon. Taekwon sounds cool. It just stuck, and then my mom named me the name, and
So she has a niece named Taekwona,
yeah.
and she said, I'm going to have Taekwon. I love that.
And you're Quan and she's Quana, right?
Yeah.
At the functions,
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah.
I
Quana,
love
Quana.
that.
Yeah.
Now, I love that his name is so good. It's all about the name, right? You got to pick a name that hits.
Yeah.
And Watts Homie, bro, like the minute you see that, I know for myself, like watching it on IG and watching skits, I'm like, well, all right, what's this do about? Like, the name is interesting. I'm like, all right, it's original, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Because Rich Homie Quan was popping at the time. So I'm like, all right, what are you about?
Yeah.
And when it came to selecting the name, was it just like that? You're like,
Yeah.
because you didn't go as Taekwon.
Yeah, I originally went as Breezy Deuce. And the reason why I went as Breezy Deuce because I was a jerker, and I went to
Oh, word.
Yeah, I was from action figures. I went to a Chris Brown. I went to a Chris Brown music video shoot. It was him and Tyga downtown Los Angeles. The song was called "Holla at Me."
Oh, damn.
And I was Dougie and I was jerking in the video. And
Get
Chris
it.
Brown was like, "That nigga hard. He hard. I'm gonna call him Breezy Deuce." I was like, "Oh shit." And
So
I
you're a
just-
Breezy Deuce.
Yeah, so I ran with the name throughout high school.
Yeah,
I
but
would've
wouldn't
too.
if Chris Brown names you? What size were your skinny jeans?
Oh,
And
my
how is your
God.
circulation in your legs now?
my okay. I had the stretchy skinny jeans, so I didn't have the ones that
You
I
had the
couldn't remove.
jeggings?
Nah, nah.
Yeah, he
not
said
the
you walk around
jeggings.
Hey,
here
there's
with
nothing wrong
jeggings,
with
bro?
jeggings. There is nothing wrong with
I'm
jeggings.
a thug. I didn't have no
okay.
jeggings on. I went to Hot Topic and got the stretchy ones, bro. They wasn't all the way tight because I was already skinny. So like they look smooth and I can dance in them. Like,
All right. But the real question is, how are your knees now after all that jerking,
I
bro?
mean, I can still pin drop like once.
Once?
Once.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Get
I'm
it
done.
good, film that, and then just
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
I'm like, y'all gonna have to chop all this other shit together because I can't.
So you went from jerking and being a dancer into trying, comedy and obviously taking advantage of like, the social media and IG and all that. Why?
Because as a kid, I always wanted to like act and be in front of the TV, like watching, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy,
Dope.
Martin Lawrence, the Wayans brothers, Jamie Foxx, Steve Harvey, the Saturday Night Entertainer Show, Dave Chappelle, and then also watching Wild and Out like in middle school. Like I literally, used to like hop the gate so I can catch the bus early so I wouldn't miss it because it was Cat Williams, Affion Crockett, and
That was incredible.
and Naima Funk.
Bro, she used to kill that.
Yeah, so like I used to go crazy to watch that. So I always like wanted to like do it, and when I was fresh out of high school, I had to figure out something to do. So I
Right.
did one video, it went viral. And then
Your first video went viral?
Yeah.
That's not a flex, but all right.
Yeah.
What video was that?
It was a video. I was like, this is how gang members dance at a party, and it was me doing a dance called the Hoover Stump.
Okay.
And I did the video. It went viral. Gilbert Arenas reposted it. DJ Mustard reposted it. YG commented on it. It was like a lot of people started going around the city, and
Damn.
I had to follow up. I had to keep going.
Damn, that's amazing, bro.
You know, the thing is too, like with your style of comedy, because clearly it's hood comedy, but you gotta be from the turf in order for other people to get it, because otherwise it's just some weird mimicry and parody, and it doesn't translate.
Right.
You translate because we know where you're from, and you know that you're doing it out of love. It's not some like, let me pick on this community, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like even in your comedy, you're giving that section and just the hood in general your own narrative, what you want to portray?
Yeah. Like, I just love my city so much. I want it to carry it wherever I go. That's why my name Watts Homie Quan, and the type of content I do is cater to that section. I don't feel like we had anybody to really like portray it in the way that we wanted it portrayed, with the respect and the understanding of it. Like, my skits doesn't just show the ignorance of it. It shows the memories, the good times, the fun with the dangerous stuff, just to show people why we do this and where we come from. Like, nobody, like John Singleton did, you know, with those movies, but we haven't had anything since then
to claim as our own. Right.
Yeah. So that's why I just wanted to cater to the city, like, and that's why I include the, you know, the like the Latinos in my skits and shit, because it's tension in the city between us. Right. But honestly, we know it's not always tension. We grew up with each other. We spend time with each other. It's just unfortunate that, you know, some things happen on both sides to where it kind of messed up the relationship. But I feel like if we really work together, we can build it back together, because it's just us in these communities. We're under poverty and all this other stuff. It is us.
Bro, big facts. I know, I mean, we're kind of from the same area. So, like, when we grow up hand in hand, like you said, like, that's something that just over time, maybe, you know, outside noise or whatever, and just how cultures are, that we get separated. But yeah, like, I agree. And even when I first met you, I knew who you were already because of the videos. And you don't have to be in that life to understand everything that happens, especially like in South Central or in that area. Like, it's just a part of you. Like the Louisiana chicken, like who knows? Like, you already know when you walk in there, you hear something, you're like, yeah, I'm about to get out of there. That's just such a natural feeling, right? That we have to adapt and grow up to. So I love when you portray shit like that, and that's what made me know who you were. And I'm like, I haven't followed this dude. So when I met you in real life, I'm like, this dude is really like the videos. Like, he's a fool and a half, but he really is about that life, bro. And I appreciate everything you do. I think it's so dope, man. It's not a black thing. It's not a Latino thing. It's like a LA thing. So
thank you.
I fuck with you, bro. Always have.
I do too. I want to bring it back real quick to like the relationship between black and brown, because I think that it takes the example of people that really have relationships with, either if you have Latino homies, if I have black homies, that your example sets the tone. I think a lot of what happens is we get divided and stay to our own, and that leads into assumptions about the other side, right? So in these moments where you have someone like my homie Duno on your stuff, and you bridge that gap, because what he means to us and what you mean to black people is the same thing, and it's like, look, we rocking with each other. Exactly. Y'all join in.
Exactly.
You know, that was really important, and I like how you did it. When I watch your stuff, I don't think anyone's clowning on my ethnicity. I think you're literally saying like, hey, come do this with us too. You know? So I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. It's just more of like a respect thing for me, because honestly, growing up with, you know, like, my neighborhood was like full of Hispanics. So it was no way that you would not be able to intertwine with each other. Like, my neighbors, they love me. Like, shit, they would invite me
your
over.
family.
To the carne asada. You got the carne asada, huh?
Man, I used to have fun. Like, like when I come to their house, they give me a whole box of cereal to eat by myself, like a half a gallon of milk. Like, they'd cook me, and I don't know what the name of it, but it's like this fire ass bread with like stuff on the top of it.
Oh my God, are you talking about quesadilla? Is it like sesame seeds on top, or what is it on
it's,
top?
It's like they eat it in the morning or something like that. But it's
like
like
a sweet bread.
Concha, sweet
that
bread.
shit is so fire.
Yeah.
Like I still see. Thank you for the name.
Yeah.
I know, but they like it was just so much love
Right.
and my character Tio. They're not made up characters. This is a real person that was
Right.
my neighbor. I just switched the name to hide
be
his
him.
identity.
Yeah.
But I wanted to put them a part of what I do now because like it's so much love there and like I want to show all sides. So like it's just respect, man. Like we don't all beef. We fucking love each other, bro.
Yeah.
Look, if we go to a Snoop Dogg concert or Ice Cube, nigga, we know all the words and sing with each other. Like quiet as kept. Nah, I'm gonna tell it now. For my TV show with security, I couldn't get nobody. I couldn't get really no black people as a security. Who stepped up? The Latinos.
Word.
They were my security on set.
Word.
I had two hood black dudes that shout out y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all my dogs, but the Latinos, they the ones like I'm security.
Yep.
Like real security. They had their permits, they had guns, they had like they protected us the whole time. Shout out to my dog Louie. But like they show me love, and I'm forever grateful for that.
Yeah, you talk about like obviously as you're filming, because we're gonna get into that. Growing up in LA is the TV show. One time for the one time. The fact that it's a TV show, bro. I'm so proud of you because obviously it's the evolution. You go from the IG skits to the YouTube now TV show. When you walk into these areas and you film, right? I'm sure now it must be a trip because like we seen you and like oh shit he's here today. Yeah. Are you like a ghetto hero in a way? Like, what's the kind of love that you get from like the neighbors or people that just see you, they come up to you? Yeah. Is it different now?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Like it always been that. Like whenever they see me, like, oh, Sister Watts Homie Quan, hey bro, look, my favorite skit is this, or they'll tell me like, bro, I thought about committing suicide, bro. You helped me get through that. It's
crazy.
Dudes that DM me from jail, like, hey, bro, like, I'm in jail right now, bro. I love your skits. I lost my mom. I lost my dad. I lost this, that, and the third. And to feel that from the people, I really love it because they could know me for some janky stuff, but they know me for being positive and speaking their language and being relatable and shining light on them so they feel that they're not alone. Like, that's the key part of what I do, and I love it. Like, whenever I go somewhere, I get love. I go to the gas station. They know me. Even if I wear a mask on my face, everybody still know me. It's either my eyebrows or something they recognize. They be like, "What's on the corner? What's your content?"
I know those eyes.
Good looking, bro.
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom one time at the movies. At the urinal, the dude walked up like, "Hey, Watts Homie Quan, can I get a picture?" I'm like, "Bro, like, let me get done, my G, and wash my hands." He's like, "All right, nigga, I'll be outside. I'll wait." It's like love. Like I'm just thankful.
Your hometown hero, bro. Yeah, that's what it is, man.
I want to touch on the format though too, because when I see it, I think of like Reno 911 vibes or like the Dave Chappelle vibes. Like the fact that you chose to present it in that way. It's not a stand-up special. It's not a full-on movie. You have cutaways and stuff like that. Tell me about coming up with, I guess, just how you're gonna deliver this project.
Yeah, so basically, I always wanted to do a TV show and watching all the old sketch comedy shows and like seeing what they were able to do. Like Living Colors, like one of my favorite shows, had the longest running show in history. Then Robert Townsend's Partners in Crime, the Chappelle Show, the Wayans Brothers, Jamie Foxx, Martin, all those things like inspired me. So it was me and my lady Maika Williams. We came up with the idea of Growing Up in LA as a sketch comedy show. I wanted to do a sketch comedy show like with a variety of skits, but I didn't know how to like bridge it together.
Yeah, like the sequencing and stuff like that. Yeah.
So she was like, it'd be dope if you can be watching yourself on TV. That's a way to tie yourself in there, because if you're playing all these random characters, it need an even way to tie it in. So I'm like, ooh, that's dope. So I'll put it together with me watching the TV, watching what I wanted to see.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And one of my, I think the favorite of all favorites, tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if you haven't heard this, it's Fade Court.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Fade Court.
Dog. Because low-key, I go to that, it looks exactly like the shows we're watching on daytime TV, right? They got us in there fighting about whatever, and you had to do that too. That's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. I tried to really take things that I was inspired by during my childhood that got me out of trouble to incorporate in the show, because I watched Cops. Cops was so funny to me. Like
that shit was hilarious.
Bro, seeing people get tackled and shit, why'd you run? Like all that shit was funny. So I did that. The Fade Court, it was like, I love Judge Mathis. He always called people a crackhead, but it's funny. But I was like, you know what? Hey, what if you could take somebody to court for doing some lame shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if you could take them to court? What if they have fade court?
Boom.
There it is.
Then I saw writing and it happened.
And how'd the come?
Oh, the beat.
Was it the Sugar Free video or?
So somebody had me a pen. Basically,
I know.
fade court.
Yeah, they gonna get mad if we scratch this table.
I
so
have a Mercedes key.
there it is. Try that.
So
Light flex.
Maybe.
So I was like, baby, I wanna go home. Said I'm tired of the county. I did it like that because fade court. You're in court. You can go to jail, and you want to go home. So I was paying homage to Sugar Free by playing that.
That's
in there.
dope, man.
I
You know
love
what I'm
that.
saying? Like,
Just
Sugar
how
Free,
much-
that's my favorite rapper.
Or
Facts.
just how much thought is into everything, even that, like just paying homage to the city you're from and homage to the artists that influence you.
Yeah, everything, bro. Because I feel like if it wasn't them, it wouldn't be me. They allowed me to be me and allowed me to feel comfortable in what I'm doing.
Yes.
So like, I always try to show love. That's why I'm like, I gotta play Sugar Free beat because
That's dope.
Sugar Free is so underrated.
Yeah, you good, you good.
All right,
It's-
Sugar Free is so underrated.
Oh yeah,
man. Like,
and so fucking cool.
yeah.
Like I'm right there with you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta throw that in there. I was waiting for people to catch on to it. That's why I didn't sing the lyrics because I
Yeah.
wanted to be those quotable things when they
That's
watch it.
dope.
Like, oh, that's Sugar Free art.
Yeah.
So
So
I get the reference.
yeah.
growing up in LA,
She hard for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's my dog.
it's on YouTube right now. Episode 1 is out right now. When we getting episode 2?
Today,
Okay, so it's dropping.
7 p.m.
That's what I'm
7
saying.
p.m.
Now,
Mondays.
how long are we going? Because I seen the BTS that you were filming, and I'm like, damn, how many episodes are we gonna get?
Okay, you're going to get 5 episodes right now.
Okay, that's what's
I'm
up.
get y'all 5 right now, and I'm currently working on season 2.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. And I know growing up in LA, just like how you launched this whole thing. I know Letty, like this is, we always talk about like doing it on your own, betting on yourself. That's exactly what you did. Because during earlier in the year, you started like posting like, I'm working on a TV show. You like to donate and be at the forefront of this. You can. I thought that was major. I thought that was dope. You're like, I'm pretty sure you had some pennies saved up from yourself.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
But just like telling the people like you love the content that I make. I got something even better, but I need your help on this one. Are you willing to donate? Yeah. That whole thing was dope. Yeah. What was the deciding factor for you to say I'm going this route?
Because honestly, I just got tired of waiting. I know that it's something for me out there, and I was like, okay, one thing that we tend to we don't realize is that a lot of times we kind of wait and hope for somebody to do something or throw a raft out there for us, but in actuality, why not do it yourself while you have the time?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If they can do it, you can do it too.
Right.
So I was just like, I just put my trust and my faith in God. Like, you know what, God, I know you got something for me. Let me do it. So I had my own money saved for the show. I asked for the GoFundMe because I knew, like, as far as like the marketing and the back end of all that other stuff, I was going to need help with that. So I just took that leap of faith. Like God said, ask for what you want and you shall receive it if you stay humble on it and dedicated. So I did that, and people donated, and we was able to make it happen. I'm still shocked, like, bro, we did it.
Growing up in LA.
I love the example you're setting. I love that it's you doing it. We've all been rooting for you, and we're going to continue to root for you, especially when you put us in the next season. Oh, my God.
Talk that
It's
talk, Letty.
incredible.
Come on, look.
I could play all kinds of characters.
Letty is in that thing. My boy Teddy is in that thing.
What you need me to be, the ice cream man? I could be like big, you know, big worm, big perm, but like the Latino version.
Nah, you gonna be my partner. I'm gonna have you in there as like when I go to your house, your mom speak hella Spanish and I don't know what she's saying.
Oh, man.
I
And I don't know what she's saying.
So real life.
And then you
Real life. Like my mom will throw you off.
Yeah.
and he's translating it. Like she say something, but you say the total opposite because I don't know what she's saying. She's like, my mom said she thinks you're really, really nice.
Yeah, she's like,
got
get
you.
that shit out of here. I don't want it back up here.
So,
I love that.
You wanna do some
Incredible.
funny shit.
Look how
love
smart
it.
you are and in the moment.
Thank
Like, I
you.
love that.
Yeah, you seen when are we getting the fat suit, bro?
Oh, my
like when
God.
are you walking around in
Hey.
the fat suit in real life, man?
That's episode 4.
That's how I knew you were serious. Like
Episode 4,
I saw
yeah.
Eddie Murphy, bro.
Yeah, no, for
Watching you, I seen Martin, I see Eddie, and I saw Quan. I was like,
Yeah.
man, my man's about his shit.
Yeah,
it's about his business.
Honestly, man, I swear, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, and Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Mike Myers, the guy that played Adam Sandler, Robin Williams, and Richard Pryor were the kings of prosthetics and being able to portray these characters.
Yeah.
And I was so inspired. I was like, I need to do it. Like, I love Eddie Murphy. I love The Nutty Professor. I love The Clumps. I love all the movies he did. So I was like, I want to do it. So in that episode, I'm paying homage to him and Martin Lawrence. So while I'm in a fat suit acting like Eddie Murphy, I'm watching the Martin show.
Incredible.
So like
you know your little ties in the way you honor them within your work. Oh, that's fire.
My dog, for real, for real.
The TV show, you could watch it. It's called Growing Up in LA, man. Follow Watts Homie Quan on Instagram and Twitter. That's all your socials, right?
Yeah.
And support the movement, man.
Yeah, I gotta change my Twitter name to Watts Homie Quan.
What is it now, Taekwon?
It's Breezy
It's
Deuce.
still Breezy?
Still Breezy
Oh,
Deuce.
wow, that's
Taekwon.
amazing.
Yeah, but we gonna switch.
Taekwon Deuce.
Taekwon Givens, everybody. Thank you for coming through the All New Power Morning.
Yeah, you already know what's happening. Snipe, Bud, Nip. All money in marathon continues. On Hood.